I am Christina and it's day 18 of lockdown here in the Costa del Sol in Spain, and today I am going to make kids a banana bread. So this is going to be a totally gluten-free version and hypoglycemic friendly, because obviously that's what these are all about. So we've got various diets in our family. I'm whole food, plant-based, or vegan, whichever way you look at it. My son can't have any sugar and everything has to be whole grain. So we're a completely sugar-free household, and banana bread is pretty hard to do without sugar. There are lots of recipes out there. This one is a particular favourite of mine. I'm just boiling some apples here, so I've peeled and cut some apples and put them on the boil with a small amount of water to make my own apple sauce, because that's what I use as a substitute for oil and sugar. I adapt all the recipes I find. I'm not capable of actually following one full to the T, not done that yet. But yeah, it's really simple. It doesn't take very long. Got the oven heated. I'm just going to show you basically what I do. This food processor is my best friend. And I just run everything through there. I've got a few ripe bananas. They've been sat there for a few days, and ripe bananas are no good to give to hypoglycemic child or adult, because they contain a lot of sugar. But when you're putting them in something like banana bread, obviously you can't feed the whole banana bread to them, but it's a nice little sweet treat that they can have that doesn't spike the blood sugar. I always test him before and after, giving him enough time to digest, so I know what kind of effects food have on him. And this one's a particular favourite of all of ours, actually. Normally the kids help me, but it stopped raining for the first time in 2 weeks, so they're playing outside. So first I will make my apple sauce. And it's that simple. Now I'm going to set that to the side, because I don't just need it quite yet. Now this does make things a lot moister, because I'm swapping the sugar for something that's wet. But I always offset that with the fact that I add flax to everything, because flax is a great sugar regulator, blood sugar regulator. So it helps keep your body at a constant level. Got 3 ripe bananas, which is great. That's exactly what I've got, 3 ripe bananas. So I'm going to stick them in the blender. Forgot to prep these beforehand. Now you can make banana bread. I don't know if any of you freeze bananas. We tend to freeze bananas because we make a banana ice cream with it. But if you're doing this with frozen bananas, then don't pour away the water from defrosting them. You need that for the moisture, because obviously fresh bananas go quite moist when you've done this. So we've got almond flour. It was 2.5 cups of almond flour, and then it was half a cup of arrowroot or corn starch, a teaspoon of baking soda, and now here you would have to add the half a cup of sugar. In this recipe they ask for coconut sugar. Now I'm not a fan of using that much. I've just bought this stuff called Swerve, which, yeah, it's great, but I'm not into using half a cup of it, because I don't trust that it doesn't spike him that much. So I'm just going to stick to what I know for today, which is, there we go, that. So we need half a cup of this. Lovely, lovely apple sauce. And I've got some left, because I'll probably make some muffins tomorrow. Of salt, vanilla. Now I normally like powdered vanilla, but as we're on lockdown I can't get to the shop I get that from. So I'm using this. This is not vegan friendly, so this is not good for me, because it does have milk in it, but most people don't have that problem. Kids don't have that problem. So a teaspoon of vanilla. And it calls for cinnamon, which I don't have here either. My shopping day is tomorrow, so I'm just going to do it without that. I always like to make my own little changes to recipes. I am going to put in a tablespoon of flaxseed. Oh, let's put in 2 tablespoons of flaxseed, and I promise to make this slightly chocolatey, so I use 100% cacao powder. This is also completely sugar-free. It's just pure chocolate powder. It's great. We make our milkshakes and things out of it, and it's got no added sugars. So I'll put a tablespoon of that in. I've got a little treat for this banana bread. I bought these from the health food shop just before lockdown. These are 100% chocolate nibs. Obviously, if you let your kid eat the whole banana bread, this is going to have an effect, but it's just to have a nice something sweet for a snack or for a dessert. So you don't need a food processor to do this. You're supposed to just mash the bananas as well as you can and then stir everything into itself. And that is good enough. Now I've already lined my bread tin with greaseproof paper, the blade, right. So then we just pour all of this into here, carefully, making sure the paper doesn't fold in at the same time. Now this is an egg-free recipe, so it's not the same as when you make a cake or a banana or a bread that's got eggs in it. After you've cooked it, it might still it might go up, and then when you get it out, go down in the middle, but that's totally normal. Getting a hand at these gluten-free, egg-free recipes, they're a lot like that. You just got to get used to eating a different style of cooking, dealing with a different style of cooking, sorry. It's me thinking about eating it already. Not that I will. Gotta watch the calories on lockdown. I'm gonna just sprinkle some chocolate nibs in here now. Not too many, because 100% chocolate is quite bitter. Luckily mine have got used to it, because they've never really had chocolate. We did up until he was about 2, and stuff that my mum's fed him, but we've never really been big on giving him a lot of sweets anyway, because we've always noticed that there was a bit of a difference in the reaction of how he reacted after just eating like white carbs. So he's got used to eating like very high percentages of cacao chocolate when we do give it to him. So yeah, that's it. That's my wonderful banana. 45 minutes. Okay, so that's going to be ready just after dinner, which is great. Oven is at temperature. It's supposed to be 175 centigrades, which 175 centigrades, which is 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And this is what it looks like. Yummy, yummy banana bread. Now, you've got to let it cool down, but the best way is to get it out of that and let it cool down on a wire rack. Like I said, any sugar, anything I find there's sugar in any of the bread recipes, I normally substitute the applesauce for. I won't bother waiting to cut into this banana bread, because by the time dinner is ready, the children will probably devoured their food so they can have a slice. But there will be pictures on my blog. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I will be back soon with some new cool recipes adapted by me to fit various crazy diets and lifestyles with families with kids and hypoglycemia. So anyway, that's all from me. I hope you enjoy your banana bread.